Granada, a city where history, music and magic all blend together.
For my birthday this year, Sarah surprised me with a weekend in one of Spain's most soulful cities, and honestly, I could not have asked for a better gift.
So come along with us, an Indian and Spanish couple exploring Granada, where the little special moments we experience became memories that we will never forget. We started our weekend by checking into our lovely little apartment in Granada. Bang in the city center, cozy and just perfect for 2 days of exploring. The name of the apartment was Numa Granada Vega.
After dropping our bags, we stepped out for a quick stroll outside and ended up having a nice relaxing drink in one of the many bars along the street. It was also our first taste of some tapas.
Good morning from Granada. We literally just arrived to Granada about 20 minutes ago, shoved our bags into the apartment, and out we are on the streets of Granada. We were really hungry, so we were looking for a nice place to have a brunch, and found one in one of the main streets in Granada in the center. Lots of life here already, loads of people on the streets, and it's a nice vibe. So I have got a cup of tea to start with. True Indian, true to my Indian roots. And Sarah's with a beer already.
True to my Spanish roots.
And one thing to note here is that every time you buy a beer, you get a free tapa. Like the one you see here. I think this is a Russian salad. You could literally have a stomach full of food just by ordering a few beers, technically. So that's good, isn't it?
Granada can get really hot during the day, so instead of walking around in the sun, we hop onto the city's sightseeing train to have a first glimpse of the city. Luckily, there was one waiting for us right opposite the place where we were having a drink.
This was actually such a good idea because it was very hot and the tour took us past all the main spots through the old town and into areas we probably would not have reached on foot. It takes you all the way up to the best monument in Granada, the Alhambra, and back down.
After a small break for a nap, we joined a walking tour through the neighborhoods of Albaicín and Sacromonte that took us through Granada's hidden lanes, little corners full of colors, stories and day-to-day life.
We love taking walking tours around the city whenever we can, since it gives you an in-depth view into the history and culture of a city, and this was no exception. Our guide was wonderful and gave us a comprehensive understanding of the city, its past, the people, and the popular traditions of life here in Granada.
We saw that Granada has so many layers. Every turn on this tour felt like discovering a new story.
The tour lasted a good 4 hours or more, and we didn't even realize when day turned into night as we totally got lost in the moment exploring this magical city. The guide took us to some lesser-known viewpoints that not every tourist knows about and gave us unique perspectives on some of the city's most visited landmarks. The city looked stunning in the lights, especially the Alhambra and its surrounding areas.
We were extremely tired after the tour since we had been walking non-stop for almost 5 to 6 hours, so we ended the day with a quick tapas and a beer at one of the most popular tapas bars in the old town.
We started my birthday by climbing up the Mirador de San Nicolás, one of the best viewpoints in all of Granada. And then Sarah surprised me. The local singers who sit there performing actually sang me happy birthday in Spanish. She had planned it all. Honestly, this was one of the best birthday moments I've had.
Esta canción va dedicada para Sujit.
Ay, gracias. Thank you. Hey.
The view of the Alhambra, the crown jewel of Granada, from here was absolutely unreal. These spectacular views really made the start of Sujit's birthday even more special.
The Alhambra, built by the Nasrid dynasty in the 13th century, is more than a fortress. It was a royal city filled with palaces, gardens and courtyards that seemed to whisper stories from another time. We spent the rest of the morning wandering through Granada's old streets, like the beautiful Paseo de los Tristes. There's something about the mix of mountains, music and old stone buildings that make you slow down and just enjoy.
We also took time to visit the famous Carmen de los Martires. Now, this is something really local, the Carmen. A Carmen is a traditional Granada house with a garden, usually on the hillside, offering views to the Alhambra or to the city. It's part home, part garden, and completely peaceful. This Carmen de los Martires is one of the most beautiful places, and the best part, it is free to visit. Locals come here to relax, read, or just enjoy the views.
Lastly, we visited the area of the cathedral and the royal chapel at the heart of the city. The royal chapel holds the tombs of the Catholic monarchs Ferdinand and Isabel, the very rulers who completed the Reconquista and sponsored Columbus's voyage to the New World. It was fascinating how much history is packed into this small area. For lunch, Sarah booked a table at one of the most iconic restaurants in the city, Los Manueles. The food was incredible and we got to try some proper local delicacies.
And just when we thought lunch couldn't get any better, a street singer came by and started singing while we ate. Granada has this way of turning simple moments into something unforgettable. After that amazing lunch, we walk over to a beautiful little tea house, Teteria El Bañuelo.
This place had such a calming vibe, warm lights, Middle Eastern touches and a gorgeous view of the Alhambra from the back.
We sat there with some tea and dessert, just talking, reflecting and soaking in how lucky we were to be in a city like this. And then came the main event of the day, a flamenco show in Jardines de Sorolla.
So we are here just waiting, like excited for the flamenco show to start. Surprisingly, it's also Sarah's first time watching a flamenco show. Even being a Spaniard, I don't know why she's waited so long. But today it's going to be her first show as well. So are you excited?
I think yes, very much. Let's see. This show is the one that has the most reviews in TripAdvisor and Getting Guide. So this place is very good.
If you have never experienced flamenco in Andalusia, you are missing something truly magical.
The energy in the room, the raw emotion, the rhythm of the guitarist, the intensity of the dancers, it felt electric. This wasn't just a performance, it felt like someone opening their heart right in front of you.
If you ever visit Granada, please make time for flamenco. It is something you will remember forever.
We ended the night in Granada's famous tapas alleys, eating, drinking and laughing. The street musicians playing right behind us set the vibe for a melodic, passionate and warm finish to what was an incredible weekend. The atmosphere in this jewel of a city is truly unbeatable, the perfect end to a perfect birthday.
So you're looking at one of the most popular dishes here in Granada, which is the huevo alpujarreño. Is that right, Sarah? I think I've pronounced that well. So which is like a dish with fried eggs, potatoes, and the meat you see there generally is on top of the eggs out here that you see here. But since I don't eat any meat, we came up with this genius idea that we have the meat separate, like that. And Miss Martires is going to have the meat while I have this. Buen provecho!
And that was my birthday weekend in Granada, a weekend full of little surprises, beautiful moments and memories I'll keep with me forever.
Granada really is one of those cities that touches your heart with its music, its people and its soul.
And to Sarah, thank you for planning all of this, for every surprise, every laugh and for making this birthday so special. Traveling with you, mixing our cultures, our stories, our lives, that is the best gift of all.
Thank you all for joining us on this weekend birthday trip to one of the most beautiful cities in España. We hope you enjoyed as much as we did and we'll see you in the next adventure.